Oh boy, a new logging video, and yeah, okay, I'm just gonna shut up right there. Anyway, hello and welcome to an update on, well, just logging in I almost said Mudrunner, Snowrunner in general. This game's pretty much becoming Mudrunner, and I love it, but anyway, let's get into this. Now, some very fun things have been added to this game that I am super fucking happy with, and I imagine a lot of people are, but we're going to talk about this thing first because it's awesome. So, this right here, if you didn't know, I have the medium log extension on this thing, by the way, if you may not be able to tell, but I do have it on there. This thing can do medium logs on it, and medium logs with a trailer, if you didn't know that, but we'll get to that in a second. That is just an amazing medium log vehicle. I love it. I've used it for medium logs, like, a few times now. I don't have this thing fully upgraded with the engines on it because I was lazy and I didn't want to put them on it. I was lazy and I didn't want to put them on it, if you're curious. Now, I love this vehicle just in general because it scratches a few itches. It scratches my tractor itch a little bit, and, I mean, just look at it. This thing's awesome. Another fun thing you can do with this, why I have this still like this, is where is the crane thingy? That's... You'd think I know this by now. Change truck, restore crane. You know, I've started. And it just sounds like a tractor. It just sounds awesome. There we go. I love the fact that it's... Okay. I love the fact that this thing actually turns around. That is an amazing detail and an amazing thing they changed. Or just an amazing thing in general. It's so much fun. And with hard mode now being a thing, getting this thing for medium logging is so much better. This is about 100 times... This thing is about 100 times better than that Caterpillar that can haul medium logs. So if you can get this, believe it or not, it's actually not that hard to get, if you know what you're doing. It's really not. Get this for hard mode. You can do it at like level 12. Trust me on this, you can do it at like level 12. I'm probably gonna try doing it at level 12 because, well, I'm insane. But that's a different story. Anyway, as that thing turns around. So, that thing can obviously carry medium logs and all that. So can trucks like the White Western Star. So, when you're starting out, doing logging, just in Michigan, especially in hard mode, get this body instead of using a trailer now. One, it's cheaper. Two, the White Western Star with medium logs on it does pretty fine. I've done it in Maine. Shut the fuck up, it does fine. It does a lot better than most people give it credit for. I've literally completed one of the contracts with it. And some of the tasks. But anyway, especially when you're starting off now. Now let's just talk about hard mode and logging. This truck is a godsend for hard mode. Especially now that we have both a medium log carrier on the back and a medium log carrier trailer. This truck is a godsend, especially for hard mode, obviously. So when you're in hard mode, this truck is going to be your best friend for doing medium logs, especially when you're starting. Now, there are the people who say, oh, go get the Taiga, go get the A&K, go or sell the A&K and the Hummer to get the Azov. Don't do that. Learn how to use this truck, because if you learn how to use this truck, especially if you're doing any kind of logging with it, you will be able to pretty much use it in any map. I'm one of those people who uses this truck in every map. Some people call me crazy, but I can use this truck in any map, and it works very well. This is also just me complaining about people saying this truck's useless. It's not. Really any American truck, for that matter. So, for starting out in hard mode, this truck is going to be a godsend in medium logging. Now, for long logs, I still have not really found anything that tops either of these two trucks for long logs. That hasn't changed any, especially in hard mode. These two trucks are still amazing for doing long logs, and it's like, yeah, it's fine. These are pretty much the best two long log trucks that are American. And honestly, in my opinion, they are in general. And and obviously, if you can't tell, I don't put my tires on this thing because it doesn't need them. But anyway, that really hasn't changed much in hard mode. The P512 is still going to be your best friend for long logs. It may not have all-wheel drive, but it can go everywhere, even without it. If you haven't used the P512, I highly recommend you play with the P512, especially doing long logs, because if you can't tell, the P512 can have the long log crane and the long log that carry thingy. It's like the P12 can. And this is a really grip of mine. I get confused with the P12 and the P512 because they both have 12 in them, so sorry if I confuse them. The blue one, the blue truck, the P512, obviously they could both have the crane on them, so if you're doing hard mode, these trucks are amazing with logging, like amazing. I bought the P12 for logging. I generally don't buy trucks that often. I specifically bought the P12. I was having a lot more fun when I did that. So in hard mode, the P12 is still a pretty good truck. If you buy it, the P512, honestly, it's super easy to get. If you don't know, I can get it the P5. Okay, if you want the P512 in hard mode, just grab the A&K. Grab the A&K and you can grab the P512. I'll just say that for now in hard mode. It's really not that hard to get. I've done it. I have a hard mode play there that I've shown on my channel that I've already have it. And how to get it. It's really not that hard to get. So, in any case, logging hasn't changed too much. It's still pretty much the same. Long logs, again, I still say these two trucks are amazing, but now with the added thing, obviously, of medium logs now having the obvious two things of this truck and just trucks that you can put this on, it's just an amazing thing. Seriously. Now, if you don't know, this truck can, believe it or not, with the stock engine, it can pull medium logs on this and medium logs on that in mud. In Maine. I've done it! So it gives this truck a little bit more credit than you might think. And tire chains in real life should be a lot better in this game. Another thing is they should just raise the level cap and make tire chains better than they are and just make them excellent in mud, because that's what they are. But might make a video on that one time, but whatever. I do this stuff in real life, if you can't tell. I actually, well, not big trucks like this. I do it as a hobby. I just off-road things as a hobby. We used to live on a farm and all that, so some of the things I have a gripe with, but no big deal. Some things are just game things. But hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions for logging, or just have trouble with logging in general, I'm your man. I love logging in these games. I played Snowrunner to more than extent than I should have, and I've been playing this game with logging ever since I got at it. I've loved it, so. Especially for hard mode. If you have any problems with logging in hard mode, I'm your man, because honestly, I'm just going to tell you this right now. If you have problems in hard mode and logging, I'm going to tell you Slow Western Star. I say that because I've done logging with the White Western Star in a lot of the Russian maps, and I've done it in one with all-terrain tires. That was a fun series. That was a fun series that I actually completed, I'll hear say. Anyway, yeah. Bye.